Nation. And as this room fill up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let friends or neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the ice wall, baby. Come on. They really say, ain't no party like a cowboy party. We're going to keep holding on. Hope and not desperations, plus more. More and more. More and more. Come on, baby. Stand tall or not at all. Let's get it. Yup. They say, ain't no party like a cowboy party.
Ready, run from it. Rest of your lives all the same. Good morning.
Come on with it, baby. I'm hearing news that Bland might be coming back. Come on, baby. Come on with it. Let's get it. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Come on with it. Let's get it. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. Come on with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. What's good with y'all, man? One love. Shout out to everybody. Delayed but not denied. We are here. We are here, and we're going to talk Cowboys football and beyond. Salute to all of the HBO. Shout out to you all. Y'all know who y'all are. And appreciate everybody for being part of these type of conversations. Now, since my tardiness, the Cowboys signed K.J. Henry, right? And he is a guy that basically is a placeholder, if we can say. I'm not saying that he's the end-all, be-all here, but what I'm saying is the Cowboys need bodies. Somebody got to play special teams, right? And somebody got to do it. Why not let KJ and them do it? And hopefully it can be a situation whereas he can bring us something. We got Chauncey Golston. We got Marshawn Nealons. We got Tyrus Wheat. Not Thins, but we got him. And we got some people, man. So hopefully if I left out, who did I leave out? I left out someone. But we got these guys that can play on the edge here. And we're going to have to need these guys to stand tall or not at all. Shout out to you, Steven Carroll. What's up, Law? Keep up the greatness. It's coming, baby. Yes, indeed. Come on with it. Appreciate you so much. And I thank you so much for your support. He related to Derrick Henry. He not Henry, but he related. Yeah, but I'm just joking. I don't know if he's related or not. You know what I mean? But I would say here the Cowboys got right at $27 to $28 million, and that's available to spend. You can't take this money to the grave, Jerry. You got to spend this money. Yeah. Carl Lawson is the guy. Yeah, appreciate you, Antron. I knew I left out somebody. Carl Lawson's, right? And, of course, you got Yannick Ngakoue. You have that's available as well as Shaq Lawson, right? You got those guys available. And the Cowboys, they are leaning on not desperation right now, but hope. And right now, we did this. We talked about this earlier this morning. Cowboys, Dak Prescott average target of separation amongst all quarterbacks is pretty much 19th for week 1, right? 21st for week 2, 32nd for week 3, and week 4 we was 27th in the National Football League. those are not gaudy numbers, right? And I hear a lot of people when I posted that on other outlets, a lot of people saying, see, that's Dak Prescott right there. You know, y'all Dakaronis and Dak lovers, y'all want Dak Prescott so bad, and he is the reason. I've literally had people, let me pull this up. I literally had people say that the reason why the Cowboys are ranked, and well, we love our community though. The reason why the Cowboys on the defensive side is ranked 32nd is because of Dak Prescott, man. It's just what it is, man. It's his fault, you know. Come on. Rex, it's his fault, baby. So what I can say here, DNP Nation, what's up? Law, can you please do film on Cooks? Which one, Cook or Cooks? Brandon or Dalvin? You know, one of them. You know, I would say that there's some news out there. Before I get straight away with everything, I appreciate everybody. And R.I.P. to Pete Rose. R.I.P. to him. And R.I.P. to the man that played on Good Times, and as well as, what's his name, John Amos. R.I.P. to him, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Coming to America as well. So R.I.P. to him. But I want to, before I forget it, let me see if I have it somewhere up here. I think I have audio. All right, so this is a 3-time All-Pro wide receiver, Davante Adams, addressing head coach Pierce, liking a post suggesting that Adams will be traded, and he's going to give details of that. But before we go any further into these conversational pools, man, I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all can continue to hit the like, share this content. If you like what you're hearing, and even if you don't like what you're hearing, hit the like, man. Shoot. And if you don't like it all the way, there's a down button. Hit that so they won't even give you chances to hear this stuff, right? But let's listen to this all together, ladies and gentlemen.
So this big story happens where they think your coach, or your coach did, I actually don't know, likes this post about you getting traded. When you heard of that, I guess my first question is, how soon did you hear from Coach?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I haven't talked to him. So I don't know. I don't really know exactly what that was about. Obviously, I got, social media is a beast, so it's a lot of people out there that saw it and, wondering what's going on, and people reaching out. And I haven't spoke to him.
Well, I'm surprised by that. I would think that's okay. Well, I would think you work together every day.
Yeah.
So I would say, oh shoot, I accidentally hit that, I unliked it. Now it's this huge story. Is that just kind of like what the dynamic is? That's not something that you want to hear from him?
Honestly, it's hard to comment on. I'm sure you would imagine as such, but it's one of those situations where I just keep my head down and keep doing my thing, and let the chips fall where they may.
No, he said let chips fall where they may. And Action Powell, he said with the breaking news, I can't find your comment, but you said with the breaking news that they won a 2nd-round draft pick outside of Trayvon Diggs. Let's burn that mug, man. Let's burn a 2nd-round draft pick. We ain't been waiting for a 2nd-round draft pick to do anything else, right? We like what Marshawn Nealon is doing now, but it's not like it's monumental. Yeah, if it's a 2nd-round draft pick plus the money, like I said, you can stretch and prorate the salary cap. You can manipulate that thing, and that'll be good for us. You got enough space. I don't want to hear the next person say, hey, man, we only got $27 million, plus the salary cap is going to increase next season. And, yeah, you can say, well, we got to pay Parsons. The salary cap hit for even CeeDee Lamb is a big number, and Dak Prescott money. Well, you signed Dak Prescott to that longer deal so that you can move money around. That's just the price of doing business. right? When Brock Purdy, when it's time for him to get paid, I'm quite sure it's going to be north of 60. It's going to be 61, 62. That's just how it is. That's just the price of doing business. The name of the game is I got to have more and more talent than you, and on top of that, I got to out-scheme you in order to win. Now, the Amari Cooper thing, I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they would love to have Amari Cooper, but feelings are in the way with the Joneses. And one thing I can tell you, it's hard to tell somebody that make 50 cents more than you what to do, right? If they are one of your shift leads or shift supervisor or supervisor in general, and you trying to tell them what to do, they ain't listening, right? So us telling Jerry Jones to get out of his feelings over Amari Cooper, y'all seen how long he will hold a grudge. And look at Jimmy Johnson. He just now getting into the Ring of Honor, right? So Jerry will hold on to a grudge for a long time. And I'm talking about longer than Jay Leno's chin. He will hold that grudge. That's all I'm going to say on that. But it is what it is. The Cowboys, we can only hope that they can look into this situation and say, okay, average yards of separation, we are ranked amongst the worst, right? And we can talk about play calling, pre-snap motions, and things of that nature, because we were talking about this. Let me stroll all the way down. I'm giving y'all all of my content right here. We're going to stroll down, and I believe it was right here. Shout out to my guy Martin Talk Cowboy. He got the excerpt here. Let's listen.
Been OC. There's a lot of talk about pre-snap motion and where you guys rank in that. Can you talk about
Can y'all hear?
why you're low in that category and that's an important part of your offense?
Yeah, I've seen the reports. You know, we got a great analytics department. You know, I think I've probably seen all the ones you saw and didn't throw out the ones that are good, because, you know, that's part of the equation too. But no, I think was really kind of part of what I was talking about earlier. You know, you got to look at the situationals, you know, particularly on offense, you know, because some of our formation, you know, I was talking to John Park about this yesterday, you know, some of our formation tendencies, you know, you got to factor in, I think we've been almost 3/4 of 2 minutes. So, you know, those are skewed a little bit. But yes, you know, as far as the motions, how much motion we want to do, you know, CD's utilization and motion. You also, I don't know, you know, one of the things the analytics also shows is just the, you know, the yardage that our receivers cover. You know,
he's talking a lot of word salad, and I said this earlier today. Shout out to my guy Computer, man. I'm gonna try to get him on the phone so he can call and vent and release his frustrations when we open up the phone lines. I would say this, ladies and gentlemen. When you really think of motions, right? Pre-snap reads, the things that you can do to disguise and hide just a little bit, you got to at least trick somebody into something, right? There's a crazy stat line out there that even with our run game, the person with the longest running yard on this Cowboys team is a person that's not even a running back. It's a wide receiver. It's literally a wide receiver. Lamb had the longest run in these last 4 games than any of our running backs. I can't make this stuff up. And it's 12 yards at that. It's not like it's a 30-yard run. It was just a 12-yard run. So what you try to do is give somebody a presentation of what you think is going to be, and right before the ball is snapped is something else. And that's what we are saying. And I don't give a dog if you're down by 30. You got to figure out ways to manipulate that. But heavy is the crown, because heavy is the head that holds the crown, basically, because it's a lot of pressure under Mike McCarthy. Not saying that these are excuses, but they're just the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen, that Mike McCarthy, Schottenheimer, you know, all of those boys, they don't have a job for the foreseeable future. So spending and staying up extra, game planning, they may checked out. I don't know. But objectively speaking, we don't care. The NFL stands for not for long. And we trying to win at our most. And the opposing team, when I say we, they're not finna sit back and say, hey, take it light on Mike McCarthy, right? Take it easy on them boys over there. No, they are coming to chew you up and spit you out. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But that's life, man. They smell blood in the water, man. They finna go out there and do their thing. And my guy said, yo, Dak, put on your cape, big dog, because that's what he's going to need. Yeah.
Here we go.
He going to need that.
Here we go.
He definitely going to need that, and scraping the bottoms of the barrel will not help you. So that's why I said the Cowboys defense has hit rock bottom. Jerry Jones and son, Jerry and them on the radio talking. Yeah, they talking 2 or 3 episodes a week. That's and spit nothing but bullshit, right? Because when your back is against when your back is literally against the wall, and there's no other way to get out of this, you will fight, claw, and do your thing. And right now, it is easy for us. I'm hearing that Devontae Adams, hey, they're looking to seek for a trade for him, right? I mean, these things, these options available for you, man. Simmons, they benched him the other day that played for this guy right here, Jeffrey Simmons. He was inactive the other night. Those 2 moves right now, man, can really flip this organization in the right direction. Get it? You're going to get all of the heat, because the moment the Cowboys make moves or something like that, it's going to be a situation where as they overanalyze it and say the Cowboys are trying to buy their Super Bowl. Well, let them talk, because if we lose, they talk about us. We win, they talk about us. And we just got to do this. We got to stand tall or not at all. We do. We definitely got to do that. Yeah, we got to exhibit and exude that, because if not, they're going to talk about us regardless. They're not finna give us sunshines and rainbows about things, right? So it is what it is when you're talking about these type of things. And we could talk about leadership. We could talk about X, Y, and Z things. But I'm telling you all right now that this world will chew you up and spit you out. I got my guy, Jay Tuck. He's talking about the Cam
in
situation.
The tempo of the team, the lead, like there's captains and there's leaders.
Bars, bro. That is bars. There is captains and there are leaders. There's different ways to lead, right? And he's going to talk about that. But think about this. Jason Witten, captain, right? Everyone loves him. Captain like America, Captain Dallas. Jason Witten does everything the right way. Sean Lee does everything the right way. He is our captain.
Right.
Well, who was the leader? It was Dez Bryant. Who was the one that really got y'all fired up on Sundays, ready to go? Who was the one that really set the tone in practice and told J. Lou, line it up, let's go, and set that energy, right, that makes you want to follow? It was Dez Bryant.
Right.
There's a distinguished difference between captains and leaders, Leonardo's and Raphael's.
Explain the two, the difference.
So a captain is a self-appointed person, like a person that is appointed amongst your peers.
Okay.
Leaders may not ever be a captain.
Facts.
Don't let that fly over your head, Peggy.
Facts.
It's just like you just got, like people want to follow you.
It's that in you.
It's that. And you can be a captain all you want, but you may not have no leader. It's almost like an influencer. Like just because you have 1,000 or 1,000,000 followers on Instagram, that don't mean that you're a real influencer. Right. That you have real influence.
Because you can't tell people to come up and show out.
Some of y'all
and they're going to show out.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can be a captain all you want, but that doesn't mean that you're a leader.
I like that, boy.
Hello?
I like that. That's a segment right there.
I'm trying to tell you.
So Cam, is spitting the truth right here. And shout out to my guy Jay Tuck with the analogy of Dez Bryant versus those who get to see and things like that. And that's why if there's a knock upon my guy Mike McCarthy, I don't like the rotations of captains. I don't like that either. You know, I think leaders, there's something inside that kind of push them to that edge to say, hey, charge, here I am. You know, I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to lead the way as well. I'm going to be the first one, regardless of the situation or the outcome. I will be there. I will also bring others. There's a lot of things that what a leader would do will go unseen, right? But there's a lot of things that the captain would do, and it will go very much so visibly, right? There's a lot of things that I would tell you guys that I've done, whether it's from a remunerations aspect for it for the other persons, or whether it's for putting someone in another spot so that they can get the shine. And say, hey man, don't even worry about shouting me out. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I necessarily want to see you win. When you win, I'm winning, right? You don't even have to give me the shine. When they see it, they already know. Yeah, Law had his fingerprints on that. Yeah, you can tell that's a Law flow right there. Oh, that's a Law graphic right there. But I don't have to stand into the spotlight. You know, the sun don't need to outshine the moon. The moon don't have to do it for the sun as well. The lesser light versus the greater light, they will all shine in their respective ways. But I like the way my guy Cam Newton as well as Jay Tuck broke that down. Now, here's the other thing that I love ultimately about this whole conversation, you know. Riggs! There are a lot of Eagles fans that's really mad about this. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of Eagles fans that's mad about Darius Slay and Michael Parsons, podcast Parsons, by the way, on this podcast together. You know, I would say this. It's still hard to get used to seeing players currently that's in the league talking, right? It's just different, man. Now, we already been through this for a year or so or more, you know, of podcast Parsons, and that's just what it is. But the Eagles fans, they're looking at this because it's different. It's different when Kelsey brothers had their show. Now this is a situation where this is rivalry talk, and it's Riggs all the way.
Swallow them.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5 right now? Since you said it.
My top 5 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, easily Pat. You know, that's my favorite one. You know what I'm saying? I love Jair. Jair is one of my favorite ones too.
Right.
I like Ward, Denzel Ward, Trayvon, and Sauce for sure. You know, Sauce in there too. They ain't in no order though. It's not no order. This is the 5 I'll be watching a lot.
Why are you so high on Pat?
Pat? Oh man, he's so smooth, man. I tweeted him his rookie year, and like, hey, this man gonna be the best corner in the league too, because he was so already. You can see all his technique, his fundamentals. It was already there before.
What's up, everybody?
Anything. I was blessed with some God-given ability that I was just faster than a lot of people.
Well, that's just them two. I don't have the other clip. I don't feel like fishing through it when he's talking about CJ. And Gardner Johnson Jr., I think that's his name. I forgot his name. I don't have that clip here, but I can tell you that a lot of Eagle fans are really, really hot about this, and they're angry. They're upset about this. Somebody said, did Jalen Johnson die? I would say this, though. The top 5 DBs, I like Sauce. I do like Sauce. But I think it's a monumental disrespect to not throw Bland name in there. And here's the reason why. Boy, them Bland pick sixes, don't we miss them? Don't we miss them Bland pick sixes? Don't we miss them Bland pick sixes, right? Come on, baby. You can change a lot of momentum with them pick sixes. Come on. And on top of that, we seen the flow of Carson's. Yeah. He ain't no Bland. Don't we miss Bland a little bit, right? Somebody can say a lot of it. You know, we do miss Bland because how many points we lost to the Ravens by? Can somebody put that down in the chat? Because a pick 6 would really get us right in a good spot of things. And how many, you know, of course, we got the doors blown off from us on the Saints game. But having a cornerback that I have to say this. Having a cornerback that you pat the ball for an extra second can pay very much a lot of dividends. Oh, yeah. That means you're getting home. Look, people fail to realize. Let me read this super chat from Zombie BBL. Drizzy, Cowboy Lover. Appreciate you. Leaders lead, and when the front office is trying to temper their leaders and their ability to lead, we got to stop changing teams' cap. It used to be earned. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate that. Deceptive score versus the Ravens. Nah, BB13, you shoot. A win is a win, and we lost by a few points on the Ravens. And that's just how it goes. I get it. Most people say, well, they pulled up and they took their foot off the gas, and that's the reason why the Cowboys were able to accumulate some yards and stuff like that. They wasn't even trying and things like that. Nah, they were still trying. They're still playing, and those guys get paid millions of dollars. And how the NFL work, you get paid per snap, especially you got extremely good incentives to make plays. You ain't loafing out there. No, them boys were trying. So at the end of the day, if that's the case, because for some strange reason, garbage time stats is only a stat line for the Cowboys and one particular quarterback named Dak Prescott. But somehow other quarterbacks are not able to accumulate garbage time stat numbers. Can we say, Jalen Hurts of the worlds? Oh, also Joshua Allen. How come they can't get garbage time stats? Y'all let me know in the chat. How come other teams are not able to accumulate garbage time stats, but that's the stat line that the Cowboys can accumulate? Can somebody break down that equation for your boy? Can somebody help me out? Can somebody break that down like a fraction? Come on with it. I need to know that math, why that math don't work for others, And, of course, we're seeing that everybody's kind of praising and praying for any hope to get this guy by the name of Davante Adams.
Davante Adams.
Yeah, I don't see the Raiders trading him. I don't see that happening. I mean, not right now. Certainly not to the Chiefs. Like the Raiders got multiple inquiries this summer, and basically didn't even entertain the conversation. We're like, please stop calling us. We're not trading Davante Adams. That was this summer. Now, if their record is such that they're losing games and they fall out of playoff contention, could and would that change? Absolutely it could. But that's not how they're thinking. They're thinking, we're going to keep winning like we did yesterday. We're going to get this back on track, and Davante Adams is going to be a part of this. Okay. So that's how I believe the Raiders are thinking.
Davante Adams.
No doubt. With that being said, Cowboy Nation is always a real one. Paper Route Frank, appreciate you for your support. Let's read what he's saying. We need a talented back, then we can run the ball with. It will help out this defense, offense, and set the tone. We have no identity and look soft. Yeah, I say we don't have any identity at all. Right, because it's not established. You got to establish that. You got to let people know who you are. And the Cowboys, as far as their run game, has been very, very, very anemic or allergic to anything as it relates to dominating in that particular light. Now, when you are getting gassed and burned and you are getting walked through, it's hard to really keep up. You know what I'm saying? Eagles would outbid us if they had a chance at Adams. That would be crazy. For them to have Devontae Smith, Davante Adams, and A.J. Brown, Jahan Dotson, and Dallas Goedert, and low-key, them jokers would still be running. 4 curls brought to you by Kelly Boy. It's turned over. It's picked off. It still be the same. Cause their defense look atrocious too. Now don't get it twisted. We know our problems with our defense, but their defense, come on with it. But neither here nor there. Let's do this. We're going to cut over to this impromptu commercial, and we're going to get things going on the hotline for your mind. And I really want you guys to tune in to all of the things that we're doing here. I really appreciate you so much. Get your place in line, because I really want to know what's on your mind, Cowboy Nation. I really do. And with all of that being said, we got this right here, baby. And as I grow, as we grow, we all grow. But I really want y'all to know that we got this right here, man. Oh, my goodness. Come on with it. A new sponsor, Franklin and Frenkel. Personal injury. Come on with it, Cowboy Nation and everyone. This segment is brought to you by them. Keep this in mind, based right here in Dallas. So if you have been in a wreck, call Frenkel and Franklin immediately. Insurance company, they will try to take advantage of you, but not them. So give them a quick call, and that's all you need to do, and they will take. All right, so this video is brought to you especially when you're talking about Frenkel and Franklin. Here's my thing with this altogether, ladies and gentlemen. They don't take advantage of you. They sit back and they allow you to go through everything and anything with your reports, because most times they say, hey, you need to sit down and get this information from your lawyer, and you got to pay this and you got to pay that. No, they would not take no cash from you unless it's one of those things that you want. So I like this. And here's one of the other things that I like with them. Over 100 years of combined experiences and their law firm. And on top of that, they are extensive with knowledge. They got their hands and feet on the ground in Dallas. So if you are in a tragic wreck, if you had something to happen to you, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call Frenkel and Franklin, and they will take real good care of you. That number is 214 or 817-333-333. So you just get on the phone and hit threes, after the 214, and then somebody at franklin.com will take real good care of you, and you will be speaking to a lawyer, not some other people, like we said. So come on, baby. Let's go. Frenkel and Frenkel Law Firm. Go check them out, baby. So with that being said, Jerry Jones, hey, call Frenkel and Frenkel, because they going to take real good care of you, man. Come on with it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have the phone line for your mind will be 657-390-7391. It will be the hotline for your mind. Let's get it, Cowboy Nation. All right, so what we have here, I would have loved Adams about $35 million next year. I would rather have Cooper back. No. I would say this. You got to figure out a way to look at this particular situation and say, I need ultimately the best pieces to win. The Cowboys, you can't sit back and say, all right, yeah, we got CeeDee Lamb. That's enough. Because I'm quite frankly, I got Frenkel in my mind, but it's quite frankly that you got teams like the 49ers. And I get it, Pat Mahomes, he don't need all of that. But the other teams that went to the Super Bowl, they had A.J. Brown and they had Smitty, right? And a Dallas Goedert. The other teams that went to the Super Bowl to go up against Pat Mahomes, they had Deebo Samuel and they had my guy Brandon Ayuk. They got weapons. So you got to figure out how you can get above and get into the right direction with your weapons. And if it's a situation that if I can get Devontae Adams and still worry about the money down the line, then give me that. See, the Cowboys, here's another thing that I got to use here, ladies and gentlemen. You can't expect to pay JUCO money when you go to Yale or when you go to Harvard or when you go to those Ivy League schools. You can't go sit back and say, man, I want to pay, I want to go for free, or I want it as cheap as possible. No, you got to pay, unfortunately. You can't go to the Ferrari and say, yeah, but I want the Honda Civic Notes, but I want the Ferrari car. It don't work that way, ladies and gentlemen. It just don't work that way. Zombie BBL states that they sound, they done sound the cash. What can they say about this team opposed the previous years? I see us going 11-6, 10-7, winning 11 games. We will win the division. This is Zombie. Yeah, well, hey, come on with it. All right, I got my guy from the 682. You live on the Nation, brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel. Talk to me.
Hey, Lon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Hey, Lon, this is gonna be quick, real quick. I can think of like 2 situations right now that could fix this whole situation. Well, trade-wise, with wide receiver anyway. I'll say for Devontae, I'll say just give up the second round, to be honest with you. Fixes everything. And as well as for Amari, since we don't know how to use Cooks, I'll say just trade player for player.
Ooh.
And trade player for player. We don't know how to use him. There's no point in keeping him at all.
Right.
And for running back, since we have, Dalvin, running back, y'all might hate me, but I'll say we give up Rico in the third.
Okay, so you saying, hold on, let me get this right. So you saying trade for not Dalvin, but Devontae Adams, give them the second, give them Rico, give them
No.
What you saying?
I said let's shop for the second with Dalvin and see what they want. If they want a little bit more, I would say we could, if we cut that off, right? If we see and Jerry don't agree with what they asking, we could shop Amari Cooper and trade Brandon Cooks in a third, or trade a third and Rico and shop Brandon Cooks for a running back, if that makes sense. We flip it around, we could twist it, flip it, and then if Bland comes back, we can flip one of our corners.
Right.
I know all these sound a little stupid, a little long shot, but I'm the only person trying to come up with solutions right now.
Right. They should know. Nobody should beat you up for thinking out loud. It's. I wish the Joneses would be on the phone, like, hey, we're going to try to just finagle something. I think what we try to do sometimes in trades. We try to keep what we got, Sometimes you got to get rid of something that you got too. Maybe you have to dangle Osa. Maybe you have to dangle a Donovan Wilson, But go ahead, keep going.
And Lord, I'm at the end of this. I know you got some people behind me. Yeah. I got a few requests real quick for me. If you could, it could be a little homework. Please, I am DMC Nation on the conversation. Please do some film on Brandon Cooks. I promise you right now, he is the reason why our passing game looks so goddamn ugly. We don't use him like we're supposed to. I know stat says one thing. Right. I cannot defend the man when stat says one thing. But game time, when I am watching the game, my eyes see something totally different. Please, I just beg you, just one day look at the film. That's all I ask.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
And can you do one more thing?
Talk to me.
Can you look around defensive tackles and see what we could trade and what we couldn't for me with different teams? And that's about it, Law. Have a great day, man.
You too, man. Appreciate the homework assignment, bro. Appreciate you, man.
No problem.
No doubt. I don't mind shopping for another wide receiver. I don't mind getting on the phone saying we'll give you Jalen Tolbert and Brandon Cooks, right? And we'll throw in this other guy. We'll do a basketball type of trade. The Cowboys got to at this point shake it around a little bit. Shake it around, or you can keep Brandon Cooks, but you got to do what that dude said, a soul for a soul at this point, a stone for a stone, or however that was on the Avengers. Diddy, is it Diddy? He says, all I know is Mike McCarthy should be fired. Horrible offense, man. This is from Diddy, $5 super chat. Hey, well, all I can say is, man.
Y'all killing me with this.
Because, man, at this point, who we gonna put in his place right now? He's at the end of life of his contract, and if we don't get the whatever the Cowboys are looking for, then he will be gone. I got my guy Computer from the 901. He's live. He's lit. He's on the hotline for your mind. Computer, talk to me, man.
What's up?
Not
How
much.
y'all doing?
Not much, bro.
First of all, y'all need to lay out Mike McCarthy. What do you expect the man to do? The man is in the last year of his contract. The whole tenure he's been there, except for his first year when COVID hit, he had the coaches on the coaching staff trying to knife him for his job. Kellen Moore was trying to knife him the whole time he was there. Dan Quinn started after y'all started saying that he was the reason why the Cowboys was winning when those interceptions started with Al Harris in his first year. The first year, remember, we had no interceptions. We ended up having like 12 or 13 that first year. That was in a losing season. That's when the interception started, because of those ball drills that Mike McCarthy half team does. Then second, y'all want to sit up and hide your hand and throw a rock? All y'all do is sit up and trash the man, just like Brian Broaddus. Ask Brian Broaddus why he got fired from coming to the Cowboys and coming back, because he confronted Terence Smith over some female. You know what I'm saying? He over there attacking one of our players over some crap. And then he want to sit up and bad Mike McCarthy and say he don't know the playbook. Ask him what happened when he was up there in Green Bay as a scout. Ask him what happened up there. He don't tell all that why he want to come over here and bash all these players that these Cowboys, that these people bring in there. Will McClay trying to do the best job he can. And people want to sit up and talk about Derrick Henry. I'm so sick of y'all talking about Derrick Henry. Jared was right when he said he couldn't afford Derrick Henry, because the same agent that they was dealing with another problem with is the same agent Derrick Henry had. And he told Jared and them that they were going to have to break the bank. He's going to have to get twice as much of what he got in up there from the Ravens to come to the Cowboys. Because they were just going to use them again to make more money. But y'all don't do y'all investigate. All y'all do is sit around here and point a finger to me, we should have got Derrick Henry. I don't care. We could have Emmitt Smith out there running. You got two rookies out there that's just trying to learn how to block. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't. All y'all do is sit, but y'all have got love out of complaining and pointing finger and listen to people that never played football. Listen to Nate Newton. Nate Newton don't want a Super Bowl before. Y'all give some of these clowns that ain't never even played in the NFL more credit than you do a person that actually played in the NFL that's a smart football player like Nate. You want to listen to people that were scrubs. There's people that's on DallasCowboys.com that badmouth Dak Prescott, badmouth Mike McCarthy, all this different stuff. And when they played for the Cowboys, them were the same people that were throwing them hands up when they was with Randy Moss and some of them other people were scoring up touchdowns. They wasn't worth a crap. Y'all go back to the Odell Beckham kids. Go see who was on there. And them same two on that bad mouth other players, the same one that got posterized by Odell Beckham. Them the same people used to throw their hands up and point the finger and be like, "Oh, that wasn't our fault." Them the same players, bro. They got irons to pick. Chris Canty, he got mad because he went to New York and they wouldn't renew the contract with the Cowboys. That's why he be on them the way he do. Everybody that has something negative to say about this team has got an axe to ground, or they loyal to somebody that done got fired away from that organization.
Wow.
They wasn't that loyal and hard when they played football, but they so tough now because they behind these microphones and these webcams and they talking noise. You want to sit up and bad Mike McCarthy. That man done won all them games down there with all that shit going on where, because you got the owner and the general manager telling him he got to do with less. Then y'all hear what Jerry said? They got to do with less this year. We got the youngest team in the league, and we got the team that's playing the most second-year players in the league. But they don't tell y'all that when they filling y'all all that crap, making y'all upset, and have y'all going to their little hotlines and their little shows and stuff like that. You need to listen to Law. You need to listen to Nate Newton, Bob Stern, and Donnie, and that's it. The rest of them people don't know what the hell they talking about. And they can come talk to me if they want to. I'm with the 666 Mafia, and we can go toe to toe all day long. One of the most famous rap groups in the world. We ain't no punks. We got plenty of clout. We got Oscars, we got Grammys, we got American Music Awards, we got more titles than the Cowboys got.
Man.
So we know what the hell we talking about. And I'm tired of y'all, man. Every other city you go to, you listen to other teams. The 49ers got problems. The Bengals just won their first game, and them people up there, they nowhere attack them the way y'all attack the Cowboys.
Right.
The Cowboys are getting attacked by their own. I can understand ESPN, FS Sports, and all them people. They got to do what they do to keep their lights on. But all these local people and these other people that be attacking these folks, well, why ain't they running motion? How you going to run motion? You're down 14, 21 points. The defense can't stop nobody. The offensive line can't hold up long enough to run a man across there. By the time you run somebody better, the other boy going to be done got blown off the ball. Being the quarterback's face, that getting hit every 2 or 3 plays. How he gonna run motion and they hitting him every 2 or 3 plays? They gotta roll him out and get him in them routes. Brandon Cooks ain't doing nothing. The yards that come out, they ain't using Brandon Cooks. How you gonna use a man? He can't get more than 1 or 2 yards worth of separation. He ain't fast. Dak is throwing in more tight windows than any quarterback in the NFL.
Wow.
And they tell me, well, they ain't using Brandon Cooks right. Yeah, because the fool can't get on the ball. He be chopping like he about to foul every time he take out the running. You see him stumbling every time he try to hit that little speed burst, he stumble.
Yeah.
Go look at the tape. Talking about telling Law to look at the tape. Law ain't got to look at no tape. He just being nice. He know that boy, that Brandon Cooks ain't what he used to be. That's not his fault. He's just an older player.
Man.
He can't get out of his break because he's not as fast as he used to be, dudes. He's not as fast. Like that touchdown that Dak threw him a couple weeks ago, he almost stumbled on that one. Go look at it. He was stumbling in his route. His feet so damn chopping, his feet so heavy now that he chop when he run. He ain't got no smooth motion when he run. We ain't got none of them big players like them other receivers, them other team guys when they be coming around there and be running upfield with that speed and that strict and that height.
My goodness, man. My goodness.
That got to throw out to a little bit of Turpin.
Man.
And then the other boy with the Braves, he been hanging around Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tober. He ain't worth a quarter.
My goodness. Boy, keep going. Keep cooking, boy. Keep cooking, boy.
Is the Midwestern scouts up there that came up with some good players, so they let them get away with crap. It look like Mozzie actually can play, thank God. If people hadn't been dumping on him, treating him so bad, he'd been playing like this last year. These kids are built different, so you got to treat them different. You can't sit there and criticize them all the time and making shows about Mozzie Smith and DeMarcus and Spears. You know how many sacks he had as a Dallas Cowboy?
How many, man? How many?
One. His whole career.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Go look it up. That dude had 1 sack in his whole career. Talking about he was a dominant. I don't reason why he on TV because he played for the Cowboys. And they kept him around all them years. When he never got no contract to go nowhere because didn't nobody else want him but Dallas. That's why he didn't go to another team till last year and went up there and played for the Ravens. They got rid of it. He wasn't all who y'all think he was. He wasn't no baller.
Man.
That man had 1 sack. Now, I got more sacks than he got in the NFL. I ain't never played.
Man.
He got 1 more than what I got. Ain't that something? Wow. He got more than anybody got out there.
Man.
There's people that played on practice squad got more sacks in the NFL than he got. And he started.
Man.
That man ain't got no love for no Dallas Cowboys.
So computer, what do we need to fix, man, before I let you go? What do we need to fix, man? What we got to do?
The first thing we need to fix is the fan base and the media stop dumping on the team and let shit just progress naturally.
Yeah.
It's going to get fixed.
Right.
Mike McCarthy won all them games with that guy hurt. Watch see what he do with this little strand right here. Y'all going to be surprised.
Wow.
This team going to end up playing good. It's going to pop. We're going to start with the Steelers. And then the Lions going to come there, overcome them. We're going to pop them. They're going to take a bye. They're going to come out and go out there and pop San Fran. Then we're going to win them next 2. We'll slide on into Thanksgiving. And all y'all going to be all on their job. Talking about, oh, look at the Cowboys. No, we don't need y'all. Because you ain't been with us none of this time in the first place. If the Cowboys when we do win a Super Bowl, you're not going to be able to celebrate because you've been negative the whole time. How you going to go to your Twitter and your Facebook page and say, congratulations, Cowboys winning the Super Bowl after all this damn complaining you done did this whole time? You ever think about that? You got to go back and delete a whole bunch of stuff on y'all pages. because y'all been running y'all mouths and talking that trash and listening to people that never played in the NFL. They got an extra grind or out there trying to get a check.
My goodness, man. Computer, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Thank you, man, for your support.
Y'all got to chill on that team and that coaching staff, man. Go get fixed, man.
Go get fixed, man. Appreciate you, man.
End up losing a good coach and Mike McCarthy and that coaching staff, and y'all don't get Belichick. He ain't done shit up there in New England without Tom Brady. He don't know how to draft. He don't know how to pick up no players. Only reason why he won all them Super Bowl was because Tom Brady and all them dumb teams like the Jets and all them other teams would get rid of them good players, and they end up going over to New England because they had won some Super Bowl, and he kept it rolling. But soon as Tom Brady left, that stuff didn't work no more. You seen what happened. He's a terrible talent evaluator. He can look to see when another team got a good player playing good, but when he coming out of college, he ain't got no sense of trying to pick nobody. He cannot be no GM.
Well,
all they want to do is come down to Dallas and get out of debt and get him another young girlfriend like he got. That man ain't nothing but a sham like the rest of them.
Man, appreciate you so much, Computer, man. Keeping it real, man. Keeping it hot over here, man. Thank you so much for calling in, bro.
Now, see y'all later, man. Y'all make sure y'all support Law, man, and spread the word, man. Like I said, don't listen to nobody but Law, Donnie, Bob, and Nate Newt, and hanging with the boys. And that's it. The rest of them folks, don't be listening to them people because they ain't going to tell y'all nothing but a lie.
Jeez.
Just like listen to a jack-leg preacher listening to some of them people. They ain't telling you what you need to hear. All they want you to do is put that little money in their collection plate.
No doubt, man.
Clicking on that and watching that video. That's all y'all doing to follow about the jack-leg preacher.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Computer, man.
All right, man.
That's Computer, man. From the 901, man, that's Computer, man. Put some computers in the chat or put some fire in there for him. I would say this, though. It's difficult being a Cowboy fan. We win, it's still something to talk about. We lose, there's more things to talk about. Even if we were 4-0 right now, if we were 4-0, there would be plenty of people saying, hey, look at them doggone Cowboys. They think they're going to the Super Bowl. Just wait. They are accident waiting to happen. And if they are, call Frenkel and Frenkel, though. We're going to be throwing that in for a long time and a lot of times. I do have from the 623, Adam, you're live. Talk to me.
Yo. This is Zombie BBO Jersey, a.k.a. Adam.
What's good?
What's going on, Law?
Not much, man. What you got?
Not much. But, yeah, I had to delete a few super chats because my damn phone keeps messing up my typography. I was trying to say, according to the front office, they don't spend the money. On,
spun. That's what you was trying to say. Spun. I was like, whoa. We'll keep going.
They don't spend the money on our roster. And so I feel like, it is a good tangent to go on saying, we can't get this guy or that guy. I get that. But, you got Yannick Ngakoue sitting on the Ravens practice squad.
Right.
Sitting there because they're talking about acquisitions from the practice squad.
Right.
Why aren't we picking up the phone for Baltimore? That's my only tangent, I would say. I'm going to keep it short and stuff. But I think this is one of those years in the NFC East where we're going to have a lot of close games.
Right.
I think to a certain degree we might split with Washington. I hate to say that. But, the way Jaden Daniels is playing right now, I don't trust that we're going to get home. I think in this game that we have coming up against the Steelers, it's good that we're going to keep Fields up in that pocket because I don't think he's a Lamar in terms of his passing ability, but I think he does within himself, pose certain challenges. But
I know that Fields will give you one. I think if you can take away his read and he can be overconfident in his legs, and if we can do that this coming week, especially on a Sunday night, lights will be bright. It will be front and center for him. Hopefully, we are very accustomed of playing on prime time that we can just sneak one out. And it don't matter how much we win by. If we can just win, that would absolutely help the morale and the momentum for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and I don't see us. I hate to say it, I don't want to poo on the chat. I don't see us picking up Devontae Adams. I really don't. I just that's a nice little story. Just like with Earl Thomas when we were talking about him, it's a nice little story to put on top for media coverage and all that. But we're not getting no Devontae Adams. So I was to expound on Computer because you need some water because all the freaking fire he was spitting on his damn mouth. But to expound on his statement, I think we have a guy. You know, like I'm not gonna say he's an Adams, but he's Flo. We need to get him some reps, and I feel like us not getting him reps, it sucks because we have that philosophy. If we draft these guys, we play these guys.
Right.
Well, why aren't you living up to that philosophy of playing these guys? Because when these guys are not playing, they're gonna press and they're gonna try to make a play, and that's when even more mistakes happen. So how are we gonna live and die on that philosophy, but then we turn away from that when it comes time to actually do it? So if you're gonna be on that tangent, you got to be on that the full way. You can't cut corners. Why the hell is Juan Thomas on the doghouse when he could be playing? I saw Shaheed kill our guys. I saw these other people kill our secondary. So I don't get that. We're underutilizing our talent, and we can't, and we're not prepared. Like Solari and Jeff Blasco and McCarthy, they're not on the same page. That's the only thing I can say about McCarthy is that they're not on the same page to actually want to do better for this team. But in closing, I think we just they gotta come together for the run game, because like these next few weeks, we're gonna have to play a lot of keep away to our offense will have to be our defense, unfortunately. But
no doubt, man.
Appreciate you, Law.
Appreciate you, man. Good call from our offense got to be our defense, and they updated this ranking right here. What great world we live in. The Pittsburgh Steelers, points allowed, 53. Defensive ranking brought to you by PFF. They're the number one defense in the National Football League now. So based off of the stats analysis of what happened last week, they are the number one defense. So if I type this in, and if we go here to my PFF and I pull in, shout out to Zeke right here, but let me pull up the Cowboys. Let me see if that number updated since we played a few games here. No, we are still the 32nd ranked defense, and we got a little bit better in our special teams to move down to the third. So this has got to be the moment of truth. The number one ranked defense versus the 32nd ranked defense. Oh my goodness, what kind of game this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen? So this is about to be a situation and scenario that when these two great worlds collide, right? And I know it's only been a sample size of 4 games, but we're dead last and they're first place. So let's see how this can all unravels here. You know, I got my guy, who this is from the 214. You're live on the Nation. Who we got?
Wish,
what's good with you, man? What you got for the Nation?
All right, Mr. Law. When was the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl? How many years ago was it?
28 years, I believe. 27, 28 years. Give or take.
Yeah. And so Cowboy fans, this is why Jerry Jones has the number one franchise in sports.
Right.
We ain't won in 28 years, and they the number one franchise in sports. What is the incentive for him to even try to win?
Man.
What's the incentive for Jerry Jones to try to win when he has the number one franchise in sports and hadn't won anything in 28 years? What's the incentive? You mean to tell me San Francisco can sign McCaffrey, can sign Ayuk, can sign Debo, and we can't sign nobody? Philadelphia can sign all them players they sign, and they say we ain't got no money. What's the purpose of what would give him the incentive to win when he's making billions off losing?
Yeah.
Do you really think? Let's be for real. You know, Cowboy fans. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm a realist. We troll people when we say Super Bowl every year.
Yeah.
Now that ain't even the goal no more. Can we get to the NFC Championship? Come on, man. Let's be real. You just said we finna go against the first ranked defense, and we the last ranked defense.
Right, we are.
Come on, man.
Based off of the sample size of 4 games, and I guess it's just sample size right now.
I understand that, Mr. Law, but come on, man. Let's be real. What's the incentive for Jerry to win? Everybody I asked that has no answer. when he got the number one franchise? What's his incentive?
Yeah, because you still make money regardless. It's like a bookie, right? You make money regardless of the outcome.
You making money regardless.
Of the outcome,
so why would I go spend money to lower my profit margin when I don't have to? And I'ma still get the money.
We ain't ready for this now, Wish. Come on, man. We ain't ready to talk like this now. We want to win. Now we want to win, right?
The fans want to win. The fans, but can you look at ownership and say they doing everything possible, like Philadelphia, like San Francisco, like Kansas City? Are they doing everything possible to try to win?
Let me ask you this though, and they are doing everything, but is success subjective, right?
Right.
It's subjective, right? Success is subjective, meaning that they operate out of comfort. There's nobody that's going to be banging on their doors to say, hey, you're going to get fired if you don't get this job done. So they operate out of comfort, and unfortunately, they run this like a mom and pop business. So they have that control, and they realize they made more money since 1996 as well, like you said, than they lost, right? And in between that time frame, Jerry Jones got a gold jacket, right? He done built a $3.5 billion stadium out there in Arlington. He built a $3.5 billion workout facility in Frisco. Ain't nothing is going down in Dallas because all of the facilities are not even in Dallas, right? So if you really want to break it down, these are the Frisco / Arlington boys, right? So he's making hand over fist regardless of the situation. And I get it. I hate to speak like that, but that is the truth. All I can say is wish. All I can say is I was a fan of this team before he bought the team, and I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm standing tall. I can't go anywhere though.
I can dig that. But it's a lot of us fans, man. They do it in my job all the time. They walk around and say Cowboys Super Bowl, and we might be 0-4. So, I mean, come on, man. You know, it's starting to get ridiculous. Now I'm starting to think Jerry Jones and them is playing with our top like we don't see what's going on, man. This man is making money, man, and it doesn't matter if we win. And this is getting depressing to me, man.
I know.
I can't. It used to be on a Sunday night if the Cowboys play Sunday night. I couldn't watch them to halftime because I have to get in bed and be up by 4. So my heart would be racing. So I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Now, I get in that bed, turn them lights off, and I'm snoring in 5 minutes whether they win or lose.
Man, I wish I was like you, Wish, but I can't be that guy, man. I just want to watch every game, win, lose, or draw, and I'm at the edge of my seat.
I get it, but I want to win, man. And the NFC Championship, to me, that's not good enough. That's not our standard. That shouldn't be our standard, man. That shouldn't be our standard.
Well, you know, now, Wish, you got up on here, man. I'm one of the most optimistic, positive people that you can probably run across, right? So I'm going to ask you this. JFK says, ask not what you can do for your country, but what you can do for your country. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. It's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country, right? So ask not what you can do, you know what I'm saying, what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. I messed it up, by the way. But here's what I want to say. Ask not what the Cowboys can do for you, but what you can do for the Cowboys, Wish. What can you do right now? You know, how can you help this situation? What can you do, my brother? You know.
Boycott them. If you start boycotting them and start taking away things that make them money, Jerry will fix it. I guarantee you, man, he will fix it.
He's 81, 82 years of age, man. He got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like me saying, I'm gonna take it to the ocean and I'm gonna whip it out and I'm gonna try to turn the ocean yellow. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
So you even saying we stuck in? So we basically stuck in mediocrity, and you okay with that?
I'm not okay with it. Look, I know when you go to Alaska, I got to expect that it's going to be cold, right? I can't go out there and say, hey, it's going to be warm. So I know for sure the expectations for the Cowboys is that they're going to talk a lot. They're going to try to say this and that. And that's just how it been for the last 30 years with Jerry Jones and them. So all I can say is sit back and hope. That's why I got the title in there, hope. I can only hope, man. We stuck. And Wish, you right with me. We stuck with it.
And we okay with this?
We're not okay with it, but we stuck.
Said, man.
We stuck.
For 30 years it's been going on, and okay, that's cool.
You know the last Super Bowl we won, you know what the great Troy Aikman said?
What did he say, Law?
We had to win in spite of the coaches. He had to win. We were talking about captains and leader. Troy Aikman was the ultimate leader of this team, and he said they had to win in spite of the coaching. Now the Cowboys, the new players, they got to win in spite of the general manager / coaches / owner. They got to want it. They got to want it. Zeke got to want it. Dak got to want it. CeeDee Lamb got to want it, right? These boys that's playing with the silver and blue in the side of the helmet, they got to do it because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they're not finna spend the money and they're not finna bring in more and more people to help this out. That's unfortunate.
They not.
Yeah.
That's not. They
so
not,
I appreciate you,
not.
Wish, man. I'm glad that you was able to at least vent, man, and get your frustration out.
I needed that, Law. I sure appreciate you, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. That's Wish, y'all, from the 214. It's rough, man. It's difficult being a Cowboy. It's difficult being a Cowboy fan. But what else can we do? We can't run anywhere, right? So it is what it is. My guy from the 201, 100 grand with the plan, man. What you got for it?
Oh my God, man. Listen, man, we just gotta hold on, man. Like Computer said, man.
Gotta hold on.
Team start winning. These same guys, yeah, we the boys, man, yeah, we the boys. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You got Detroit fans right now that's saying the same thing we saying that Computer just said. We got all them bandwagon. Where y'all was when we wasn't winning?
Yeah.
Where y'all was? Now we winning. All these bandwagons coming around.
Ooh.
Everybody love the Lions now. 3 years ago, it wasn't like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see how you flipping it now. Yeah.
You
Where
see what
were
I'm
they?
saying?
Where were they? You know.
They was bad mouthing the team. They didn't go to the games. Nobody was going. They were trash. Now they winning. Oh, they the talk of the town now. They getting all the love now. They getting all the support. Everybody is Detroit Lion fan now.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about the defensive coordinators and the coaches and all that now.
Yeah. I got something for 'em right here. You know what I'm saying? What they say?
Emotional damage.
It's rough, man. I grew up in a rural area, man, in Natchez, Mississippi, and we didn't have cable. And I used to. Me and my brother used to run outside, man, and there used to be a big old antenna, and we would twist and pull just to get the static, and just to see my team, it was everything, bro. And I get it, you know, now modern day time, everybody got access. They can watch rewind, they can watch the games live, you know, and they can root for it, they can drive to the stadium, but we didn't have those opportunities, bro. And I always said to myself, man, if I ever get a chance to watch my team play, win, lose, draw, I'm there. And I haven't missed a game, literally, since the 80s. I watched every single Cowboys game. And just because Jerry Jones bought this team, I'm not finna turn my back. No way. And if it took me difficulties to watch it then, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching this doggone team. Even if they going down, man, and they playing the violin just like the Titanic, I'm right with them, bro. Ain't nobody gonna change me to liking another team. No way.
Right. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
You know, times everybody, oh man, it's been a long time.
Been a long time.
Yeah,
bro.
You seen the Eagles. The Eagles. Imagine those Eagles fans, right? That's been watching their team since the 40s and 30s and 50s, and they ain't never get a chip, Law.
Yeah.
Never. Now imagine if they turned their back on their team, man. It's been 50 years, man. We've been in the league. We ain't never get a chip. I left my team, and all of a sudden they get a chip.
Yeah.
You gonna run back? Yeah, I'm back an Eagles fan.
Yeah, no. Like, get him up off the boat, man. Nah.
You can't do it.
Get him
You
up.
see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's either you're with us or you against us. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's either you're with us or against us. If that's the man, it's football, man. You can go out and get every player in the world.
Yeah.
It don't mean you're gonna win. Look at the Eagles. Same old song every year. They go out and get everybody.
Yeah, it's
Washington,
difficult,
for
man.
a period of time, they went out and they got everybody. They still was trash.
Yeah,
So, you know, again, it's according to the scheme. It's according to the players. Everything has to fit. You can't just go out and get a name and expect that name to rock and shine if he can't fit the system.
No doubt.
You can't fit the system. You're just wasting your time with the players. So you got to get guys and you got to get people in here and you got to get the right scheme fit in here in order for things to work. If you don't do those things, I don't care who you go and get. They ain't going to win. I told you last night. Did I not tell you last night?
Yeah.
About Miami and how they was going to lose.
And you said it. Man, like I said, man, give me the lottery numbers, man. Just stop holding. You stalling over there, 100. You stalling, man. You predicted them 2 dubs last night, man. I'm just like, man, this dude predicted what we going to do last week to the score. He predicted what going to happen last night. He said they ain't a physical team. Tennessee gonna walk in there and they're gonna run over the Dolphins. I was like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And they did exactly that. They got their first dub. And Tony Pollard, he's averaging 4.5 yards after contact. So now all of a sudden, Tony Pollard is damn Derrick Henry over here. I'm saying like, dude. So look. It's too early right now for game prediction. You know what I'm saying? But it's only Tuesday, so Thursday, maybe Friday, we want to have this conversation again. 100. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm gonna write mine down. Y'all need to follow my guy, man. In closing, man, what else you got for the nation, though?
Hey, man, listen, man, we gave up on Tony Pollard too soon. Didn't you sit there and say, he coming off an injury. He coming off an injury. He ain't right. He coming off an injury. He ain't right. Last year, wasn't he coming off that injury?
Yeah, it'd take him a whole calendar year to get back.
Okay, now look at him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Lord, this ain't rocket science.
Right. And I told people, I said, but what they would do is they'd take a snippet and say, well, Law said Tony trash or something. And I don't call these players trash, so I know they be lying. But I get it, though, you know. Tony Pollard coming off of that injury took a full calendar year. My only thing is with my theory, though, bro. Is one other player that I'm sitting here like, hey, come on, man, you got to step it up, and his name is Terence Steele.
Terence, but again, Law, when did he sustain that injury?
No, it's been a whole calendar year now. You know,
it's been a whole calendar year.
Yeah.
They did not rush that man back.
Oh yeah, they did rush him. Yeah.
Come on, you got to pay attention. They rushed that man back. He great. He ahead of schedule. All this now. Stop that. Stop rushing that man.
Well, all right, I'm gonna give Terence Steele. I'm gonna give him 2 more weeks, Terence. I'm gonna give him after the bye then. You know, he need to step. He need to step it up though.
Give him a couple of more weeks, and to be honest with you, I won't be surprised if you don't see some improvement this week. But
okay, all right. Well, we'll wait. All right, man, because he better because he got TJ and them, man, and he gonna have to watch and look over. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
TJ Watt a beast, man. I'm nervous about TJ Watt, man. That boy on another level. I'm just mad that he wasting his talent over there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man, come on.
TJ Watt. He the only person. Who else over there? I don't know if you watched the tape on Pittsburgh yet, but who else over there?
Man, we'll do our film tomorrow on the Steelers, but they That's how they've been winning games via their defense. It ain't been Justin Fields. They've been running the ball and playing sound defense. So I'll break down all of the people that we need to look out for. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. That's a good call for $100,000, man, from the 201. Got a super chat. Law Callahan coaching that O-line too. Yeah, I like Callahan. That's the only hand that we kind of like. You know, the Lannon hand, and Shanahan, and all the other hands we didn't really like. Shout out to Shanahan. Well, I think we probably would have liked Shanahan, but Callahan, yeah, he was a good guy for us. I got another caller, man, from the 832, but I wanted to add in, hold tight 832, I wanted to add in, hope it come to my mind what I wanted to talk about. I mean, I guess he'll come back to me later. 832, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, bro.
I got another caller, man, from Hello?
Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
What's going on with you, man? Lord, this is for Casper, man. I'm a new caller.
You new caller, man? I hear a little reverb. Can you turn me down in the background and we get things rolling,
I'm a new caller, man.
New caller, appreciate you.
I'm called Casper, man.
Casper,
lock me in.
Casper
the ghost.
The ghost, man.
Yeah.
Jamie St. Patrick. Okay. Casper, hold on with me. Casper, are you the friendly ghost or are you the furious ghost, man?
I'm Casper. That's my stage name.
That's your stage name. But what you got, man? What you got for me, bro?
I got, man. That's what I got, man. Why they let Tyron Billy Johnson go, man? They know they need a good wide receiver, man. He wasn't no bad wide receiver, man.
You related to him?
No, I know he was good, man. He was better than them others he all been young. He would catch that ball, I know that.
He disappeared in that preseason game. Remember, he had a few penalties and he had a few drops in preseason. We were like, hey, you're doing a good job for the first 2 or 3 weeks in the offseason. It's just that Casper, he became a ghost in the preseason, you know, and that was not the time to do that. He dropped the ball, and my guy Jalen Monroe-Cropper dropped the ball. I know they're preseason, but if they didn't perform then I don't know what they're going to look now. And this is the real season.
And so, Lord, why they not playing Ron Flo, man?
Now, that I can agree with you on that topic. Like, bring in Flo. I think that Ryan would bring in physicality. I think at the top of the route, he got good balance. He attacked and greet the ball while it's in the air. So, yeah, I think that the Cowboys should consider Ryan Flo. Unless my eyes deceive me, bro, you know.
Well, that's Jalen, whatever it is, he ain't showing too much. I think Ryan Flo would do better, Lord.
I think so, too, man. I think that, you know, he's a 4'4" guy. He's a little wider than Cooks and taller. Get off presses. He's a true X receiver. You drafted him. I think that the only time you can get better if you play and not watch him.
Yeah, all they need to just stick him in there and see what he can do, Lord.
Yeah, stick him out there, man. I'm agreeing with you, man. Shoot, Casper, we agreeing all the way.
Yeah. I wish they go and do something. What you think we gonna do this weekend, Lord? Sunday night?
It's really too soon, but I can tell you that I hope that we can get things going. And if we score first and they got to play from behind, it's over with. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for our special teams to shine, and I'm also looking for our offense if we can get things going. Jake Ferguson, he should be a whole lot further on his way, and I think that those things should happen for us in the best way.
Yeah, I hope old Carl Lawson come through get us some sacks, Lawson. I
like Carl. Hopefully he can do something for us as well. Outside of offside and stuff like that, he just need to get out there on the field.
I want to see what old Cook gonna do when they gonna stick him out there.
According to Jerry and them, he said that he would not start Cook this week. So it's all wait and see, bro.
Okay, we have to see what we got, man. We need to win.
Man, hey, we do, man. Every game. But what else you got, man? What else you got for the show?
That's all I got, Lord. I'm a new caller. I'm going to be calling you, man. Nice talking to you. Because I've been a Dallas Cowboy since 60.
Ooh, since the 60s. Man, where you from, though, by the way?
I'm from Houston, man.
Houston, Texas. Okay, right down the
Houston,
street.
Texas. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah. So, hey, if you ever in trouble or anything, man, in a wreck or anything, call Frenkel and Frenkel. Law firm. Hit them up. They will even come to see what you got going on down that way, man. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, dog. I appreciate you too.
Oh, ho.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, automatic, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. That's my guy, Casper. He got bologna. Hey, come on with it, baby. Hey, that's what I like, man.
Let's go, man.
Shoot, it was automatic, man. Shoot. I got from the 530, you're live on the nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hello.
Yeah, what's good?
What up, hello?
Hey, all is well, man. What you got?
Man, I got a little bit of that. What's up with Kellen Moore?
Hey, jeez. Well, hey.
How's Kellen Moore doing over there for the ELGSEL Eagles?
Oh, I got something for him right here, man. I think. Hold on. I got Montisha right here. Let me see what she said.
Oh, where's Montisha?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Oh, there she go right there.
Okay.
Yeah, they looking great over there.
Man,
yeah.
So where's all the excuses at for Jalen Squirts over there?
Man, you know what? I like what they doing. They need to continue. They need to continue doing what they doing. I'm not finna talk bad about them because last time I did that, they had Chip Kelly, and then they realized they probably listened to Law, and they got rid of Chip. So they doing a great job with Sirianni and Kelly Moore. They need to keep that up over there. Come on,
keep it up.
Keep it up.
Because nobody give no excuses for Dak after breaking his thumb, coming back leading the league in interceptions, and then when he comes back last year and he was the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But then the defense want to give up, the points that they give up. But, he was the MVP. We all know.
Right.
And now with Mozzie Smith shining, it takes a D tackle, a minimum of 3 years?
It does. Take about 3-4 years. Yeah, but
about 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Everybody with the Cowboys, a lot of the Cowboys fans. I mean, I could say this with a lot of football fans. They just want instant success,
right?
Especially and with Mike Zimmer too. They wanted to see. Mike Zimmer was going to come in and we was going to do this, we was going to do that. Yeah, I had faith, and I want to see that. I'm optimistic like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what's really real? Or is the players going to adjust automatically? Like, oh yeah, there we go. We got it together right there. Well, once we start getting it together, like Computer and 100 was saying, don't be coming back over here.
No.
Don't be coming back over here. Oh, man, we them boys.
Yeah.
No, I want y'all to keep that same energy when y'all was saying the same shit.
Hell
Excuse
yeah.
my language. I get passionate with this. Y'all was saying the same ish.
Yeah.
Same ish. Keep that same energy. I want y'all to say that trash when we go and do our thing.
Come on with it, man. I appreciate your energy, man. And in closing, what you got? What you got, Wood? What you got?
Man, so Deron Bland might be coming back, and with these injuries, actually, when I seen the injuries happen with Micah and D-Law,
right?
I didn't jump off the world. Like, it wasn't the end of the world. I'm thinking, all right, now the people that has to sit on the bench because we have our stars out there that don't get too much playing time and too many reps. Let's see what they get. They get an opportunity now to go in there and get put on some tape, get some starting tape.
Yeah.
Carl Lawson, I seen some good things when already coming out there. That was his first game with us. And Marshawn Nealon, we already know MK. He made that special teams play. I seen him out there throwing boy down. Man, I got total faith in the team, like Mike is saying too. Come on, we got to have total confidence in these boys. Like a lot of these other teams, they got total confidence in their team. Even if they take an L, they're still saying, "Let's go get out there and get another dub. Let's not jump off the end of the world and say, oh my God, Cowboys this, Cowboys that, do this, do that." Come on, man. This is football. Anybody having fun out here watching football? I know I'm having fun.
No doubt, man. You're
having
right.
Fun watching. Well,
appreciate you, man.
What's up?
Appreciate you for calling in, man.
I appreciate you too, man. What's up? How about them Cowboys?
Hey, how about them Cowboys, man? Automatic, man. There's Woods Rowe. Appreciate you, man. Good call from him. How about them Cowboys? Let's continue to grind and shine. I got my brother from another mother. No other don't look like Danny Glover, but I got him on the line. His name is from the 206. Eric, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel. Talk to me, man. What you got?
What's up, bro?
Hey, all is well. Can't complain, bro. What you got?
Well, I guess we lost last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You guys played against the Detroit, and y'all got routed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit's a real good team I've seen. You know, they lost only one game so far. I think that they are well equipped. They can run. They got a quarterback that's very, very comfortable, and their coach believe in them. So and they made moves last year. You know, and made moves this offseason to get even to where they at. You know.
Yep, and like when you have a game like here, Goff had last night.
Yeah.
You're just not going to win.
Not going to win. Yeah. He was on point with it.
I mean, he was absolutely perfect last night.
Yeah. I would say this, though. That's y'all first loss, right? So, yeah, first one, you know. Now you got the deodorant gone, and now you can look into the tape with natural eyes and say, hey, these are the things we need to improve on. These are the things that we don't need to do, and it takes away some of the harsh things that you normally will overlook. It takes those away, and now you can see, okay, this is the realism. This is where we need to improve at. So yeah.
Yep. I feel. I mean, we got San Francisco upcoming. That's gonna be a tough one, I think. But we have the Giants this week.
Yeah, go ahead and knock the Giants down. Yeah, I'm rooting for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Eric, I really appreciate you so much for calling in, bro. And departing, man, can I get it from you? Even though you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, but you call into this show all the time, bro.
Yes, you may. How about them Cowboys?
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man, Eric, man. And he's the last caller of the hour here, brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Law Firm, personal injury lawyer. So if you have any personal injuries, and if you pretty much need one and you're looking for someone to put the fear of all of fears into those insurance agencies, call Frenkel and Frenkel. They'll take real good care of you. Over 100 years of experiences, and it's a real good company, man, a law firm to really reach out to. All right, so and all of the information is in the description box, so be sure to check out that. And I appreciate each and every last one of you all for being part of these type of shows. All right, so salute to all of the callers, man. It was great. Let's get on up out of here. We will have the final word at the top of the next hour, right? So slow start today, man. It's been a rocky, long day, man. I'm talking about longer than Shaq feet. I'm talking about a long day. So that's why I'm a little off today. But you know how it goes, man. We'll be right back with this and right at it like no other. Good thing my dad is a lawyer. Just some ice cold cowboy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, shout out to you, man. Let's go. Let's get it. I would tell you guys once again that today is always a glorious day when you are on top. And the Cowboys, we are one spot from the top. Predicated on what we do this weekend, we can be on top of things, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. Let's get it. Cowboy Nation, if we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart, right? And let's continue to grind and shine. Appreciate all of y'all. Final word tonight, and we're going to wrap up some things about what happened the previous game. And we're going to be looking to this Pittsburgh Steelers over here, man, and we're going to get things going. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. But y'all know how I rock and y'all know how I roll over here, because at the end of the day,
it's an evil world we live in.
Yeah.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
It's not like you. It's not like you. They say a prize fighter, even when he's down, he continued to swing. He's continuing to find ways to make that one punch to count. Countless victories happen just because of perseverance, hard work, and dedication. For the nation, baby. And you got to have that deep down in your heart, soul, and sinew. And as we rewind to these type of things, Cowboy Nation, the Cowboys, as we can clearly see, other teams are trying everything in their might, and they are just 2-2. And I'm not saying that we are not trying everything in our might, but it's hard to say it. But we are 2-2. Plenty of season left, plenty of games to go through. But on my way out, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry, you have every opportunity to call Jeffrey Simmons. Big boy down inside, he played for the Titans. The Titans won, so they may hold him for a little bit longer, right? But you have every opportunity and a chance to give up a second-round draft pick and call Davante Adams right now. I'm quite sure that all of those people talking about boycotting, fire Jerry, they will switch it just like this, real quickly. They'll switch it, and they will say, man, that Jerry's a genius, man. Come on. Just by making 2 moves, we'll figure out the run game down the line. We got Cooks. We can talk about that, and then we talk about Ezekiel, Elijah Elliott. But everything else, ladies and gentlemen, we would definitely work those things out, Cowboy Nation. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it a plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or poverty or the famish or the fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you all away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, you will get it. Come on with it. In the words of Prime Time Sanders, let's go. Or Coach Prime. Come on with it. Yeah. Come on with it. One love, baby. DC for life, not for short. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man, for y'all support. Let's continue to grind and shine, baby, and roll those crates. Be sure to check out the description box for all of our sponsor information. Check them out, hit them up, call them up. Let's continue to grind and shine. Salute, kudos, and credence to Stephen Carroll, DMP Nation, Zombie, BBL, Drizzy, Cowboy, Lover, Paper Route, and if the AI forgot to put your name up there, charge it to the AI head, not mine. Come on. All right. Shout out to y'all, man. One love. DC for life, baby. Come on with it. Hey! What you doing up there, Bill? Get off my screen, Bill. Come on with it. Hey. Bill Parcells. On that Bill Belichick, my bad. Bill Belichick, get up on off of that screen, man. Call it Tulich. Come on. Until next time, DC for life. And salute to the kid. Hey, KJ. KJ. That's what we need right there. Some sacks, man. We need some sacks, man. Come on. Come on.